Hi, my name is Lauren Godot, and I serve on the board of directors for Hingham Cares. Our mission is to reduce substance use among youth in our community. We are a nonprofit coalition, and we're supported by a federal grant from the CDC and through generous tax-deductible donations from people like you. I recently co-hosted a gathering of friends to talk about some of the challenges we all face as parents of adolescents during this often exciting and challenging time. We had the opportunity to learn from Linda Nathan, a seasoned social worker and parent herself with decades of experience dealing with children and adolescents. Topics at our gathering included underage drinking and drug use and prevention strategies. In addition, we talked about other areas of interest such as communication strategies, technology and social media use, meeting sleep needs, relationships, and more. It was a really positive night of connecting with other parents and friends in an informal way to share and learn. It was so successful that we thought it would be great if Hingham Cares could offer the idea to our larger community. So we have partnered with Linda to create a Let's Chat kit for you to use to host your own gathering. By now, you're very likely sitting with some friends. There are probably snacks on the coffee table, and you've already been chatting about various things. So grab a notepad and a pen and get ready for your own vibrant discussion. Here are some things you can be thinking about as you watch the rest of the video. 1. Did you know that the earlier a person starts using a substance, the more likely they are to become addicted? Or that the brain is not fully developed until the age of 24? Or that driving under the influence is only one risk factor because physical assault, sexual assault, adverse reactions, and even death can also occur? Did you know that the average potency of marijuana has increased more than 10 times since the 1970s? Take some time to come up with some questions that you would like to raise with the group and look into further. 2. Did you know that you can teach refusal skills to your children to help them to get out of sticky situations? Think of your own tips that you can share. 3. Did you know that the vast majority of students that Hingham Cares has surveyed all say that the biggest risk to using substances is how it would impact their overall health? Jot down the names of other people you think would benefit from learning more through these family wellness videos. Now I'm going to turn things over to my friend Linda Nathan, who can talk you through next steps so that you can get ready to say, "Let's chat" to the people around you.
My name is Linda Nathan. I'm a licensed independent clinical social worker and former school adjustment counselor with the Scituate Public Schools. Are you concerned about raising healthy and resilient children who can handle the challenges they may face in life? Would you like to have more effective communication with them? Do you want to learn more about how to establish strong family bonds? These are all such important topics of conversation for parents. So let's chat about them. Sometimes we avoid difficult conversations because it is awkward and uncomfortable. However, it's these very conversations that make us grow closer to our children and that model an important relationship skill for them. I have been working with Hingham Cares to create family wellness videos, and I'm delighted that we're able to share them with you in this Let's Chat kit. Now that you're gathered together with some friends, maybe in a living room just like this one, here are some things that you can be thinking about as you watch these 3 short videos. First, try to imagine having a difficult conversation with one of your children. What are the habits that you fall into that impede communication? Next, try to imagine a scenario at home where you have the best of intentions to implement something only to have it ultimately fall flat. Where do you think the disconnect lies? Lastly, try to imagine a family dynamic that is challenging. Who are the personalities involved, and what are some of the ways to improve those interactions? Now, get your note paper ready, and let's watch the videos. Hi, this is Linda Nathan. I'm a retired school adjustment counselor and a family therapist. This month's video is on resetting things in the family. Family life is so busy, juggling school, sports, extracurricular activities, homework, meals, and family time. Sometimes what we plan and talk about together changes and gets sidelined in life's busyness. Having a family reset conversation is a good way to step back and take stock of what has gone well and what adjustments we can make. Some examples of topics are chores, screen time, family time, and things kids want to know. So let's start with chores. Often in today's busy family life, doing chores falls by the wayside. Chores have a very important function in the family. Chores help kids to feel needed and to be part of the functioning of the family and part of a team. They teach life skills and responsibility. They're small accomplishments each day that contribute to the functioning of the family. Chores offer important one-to-one time with parents, where they can teach their kids and praise their accomplishments and correct their mistakes. Making your bed, how to mow the lawn, taking out and sorting trash, raking leaves, trimming bushes, picking up sticks, sweeping walkways, setting tables, sorting laundry, folding clean wash, clearing the table, loading the dishwasher are all examples of daily chores we do. Older teens can check the car tires, learn how to check fluids in the car, vacuum the car. Teaching these life skills builds memories and bonds between parents and kids. Screen time is another important topic to discuss. Without even noticing it, we're all on our phones more and online more. This takes away from valuable family time. A good reset is phones in a basket at dinner time. Another one is putting phones, iPads, and computers with parents at bedtime. This is especially important for middle schoolers because older kids text and email and go online in the night. This interrupts kids' sleep, and at times it can lead to trouble. Kids are online unsupervised in the night, and the screen content can be very unhealthy for them. Family time. Busy schedules often cut into family time. Scheduling family time needs to be written on a calendar and honored like a dentist appointment or a night out or a hair appointment. Remember, as kids get older, their friends become more important. But parents are the number one most important in kids' lives. Make a big effort to spend time together. Be interested in their interests. Join them. Teach them about your interests. Ask them what they want to do. Plan, shop, and cook a meal together. Choose something you want to do, and next time let them choose. Learn something new together. Take a walk, ride bikes, plant vegetables, paint their room together. Have them listen to a song that you loved when you were their age, and then listen to one of their favorites. Ask them what they like about it. Read the same book and talk about it. Things that kids want to learn from parents. Ask what they want to learn about being a grown-up. What do they think it's like to be a grown-up? This is a good conversation starter. What do they think they need to know? Some kids want to know how to pay bills. Some kids want to know about money. Some want to understand the stock market. Should they be investing? Should they be saving their money? Some want to know how you and your spouse decided to get married. Some want to know what job you wanted when you were young. And did you actually do it? There's so many questions that children have that they can ask parents, listen to their answers, and learn more about them. This is so important for building memories. Having a chance to do a reset with your family is a way to return to the things that you all felt were important when you made your New Year's resolutions or when you sat together and thought about what you wanted to do this year. Good luck. Hi, this is Linda Nathan. I'm a licensed independent clinical social worker and a former school adjustment counselor at Scituate Public Schools. Today, we're going to talk about having difficult conversations with your teens. Having a preteen in your family changes the parent-child relationship. Having a preteen allows you to have much more complicated conversations. The difficult conversations that we have in our families are the foundations of our strong family bonds. The people that we choose to have difficult conversations with are the people that we love and value the most. Teens can understand much more about family issues, finances, family members' health, logistics, boundaries, moral dilemmas than younger kids can. And having their input is really important. Having conversations with your teens about challenging topics helps them learn how to navigate those conversations in their own lives. So how do you start? You start by mentioning what you're going to talk about. Later on today, let's talk about family planning, family fun, family dinners, babysitting your siblings, chores, whatever issue you want to address with your teen. This gives them time to think about and realize that the conversation is going to happen later and that you want their input. It also helps to say, we want to have this conversation with you because we love you and we care about you and we need your input. We're a family. We need to work together. This is a proactive conversation with your teen, not a reactive one. If at any point a conversation gets heated or uncomfortable, it's okay to stop it and to do a redo, a reset, and to visit it later. That includes apologizing for ways that you handled it that didn't feel right to you, and giving your teen a chance to look at their behavior as well. Our natural instinct is to avoid these kinds of challenging conversations. But with teens, avoiding them sometimes can end up with us bumping into them head on. Start with easier subjects, knowing that you can always address harder subjects later. Remember, love is give and take. Increased independence for teens equals increased responsibility. I've really enjoyed talking with you today, and I look forward to giving some more parenting tips next time. Hi, this is Linda Nathan, a family therapist and former school adjustment counselor, and I'm going to talk to you today about helping children to make good decisions. I'm often asked, how do we help our kids to make good decisions when there's so many pitfalls involved in growing up? The number one factor in helping kids make good decisions is their connection to their parents. Parents who communicate what they believe their kids should be doing and how to do it are more connected to their kids. And parents need to establish strong family bonds because kids with strong family bonds are more likely to make good decisions. How do you make strong family bonds? By teaching kids skills, talking, problem solving, conflict resolution, how to do chores, how to pitch in, how to be part of a group that's working toward a goal, recognizing and learning communication skills and tools. Some kids are born inherently able to do this and to understand what the family values and rules are. Others aren't. So parents really need to make it explicit so that everybody understands what parents expect. Family meetings are a great forum for strengthening family bonds. A weekly time that everybody sits down and talks together is a wonderful way and a wonderful thing to knit into the family fiber. Having a regular time is a great thing, and it's a time to learn skills, be involved in the family, discuss and plan family fun, and address family issues. And it's a foundation for family bonding. The earlier families begin this, the easier it is. And kids get used to it, and they expect it, and they like it. But what if you haven't been doing this since kids were in elementary school? What if it's middle school or high school, and kids are resistant to the idea of sitting down in a family meeting? Provide incentive. Negotiate. Give your children a job, like planning the snacks, getting the snacks, taking notes, pouring the drinks. Ask your kids to do it as a favor to you. Let them know how important it is for you for them to be there. Explain why family meetings are a good thing. And end with something fun, like pizza, a game, or an activity. But again, the younger you start, the more it becomes part of the family fiber, and the less protest. There's certain ground rules that are really important to have for family meetings. The first is everybody gets to talk, but nobody has to. The second is don't interrupt. The third is it's okay to say how you feel. The fourth is you do have to listen. The fifth is no put downs, show some respect. And the sixth is don't repeat what was talked about in the family meeting outside of the family meeting. These ground rules make everybody in the family meeting feel safe. Parents report that kids roll their eyes and act like they don't like the family meetings, but actually they do. It helps them to feel a part of something important, which is the family system. Family activity ideas are things that you can do in the family meeting or elsewhere at the dinner table. For example, a family fun jar, where there's small pieces of paper and everybody writes down something they'd like to do as a family that would be fun. And then when the time comes to pick a family activity, you can pick something out of the jar. Play the proud game. Something I did recently that I felt pretty proud about. Another fun activity is to bring photo albums and show pictures of the kids when they were young and tell stories. They loved to hear about themselves when they were little and the things they said and did. They also like photo albums of parents and grandparents and stories of what you did when you were young and what your parents did on weekends, after school, when there weren't video games and life was different. I've really enjoyed talking with you today, and I look forward to giving some more parenting tips next time. These videos and the prompts I shared ahead of time should have gotten you thinking about lots of things in your own home. It may be overwhelming, but remember, no one is a perfect parent. Raising children is such a blessing, and we all want our kids to be happy and healthy. There will be bumps along the way, but your love for your family overrides everything. The bond between parents and children is the strongest in families that talk about the hard things that come up. Research shows that children who are more connected to their parents are less likely to use drugs and alcohol at an early age and are more likely to make safe decisions. Let's review the conversation prompts. Try to imagine having a difficult conversation with one of your children. What are the habits that you fall into that impede communication? Try to imagine a scenario at home where you have the best of intentions to implement something only to ultimately have it fall flat. Where do you think the disconnect lies? Try to imagine a family dynamic that is challenging. Who are the personalities involved, and what are some ways to improve those interactions? Now, take some time to talk with the people in your group and share your questions and your ideas. Parenting is made so much easier when we learn from and support one another. Maybe you use a refusal skill with your children that others might find helpful. Perhaps there's a family routine that works for you. Don't hesitate to share your struggles too. This is a time for open, honest, and respectful dialogue. Now, turn to the people around you and say, "Let's chat." Good luck.